Hello YouTube, Doc Wilkie here. Welcome back to the homestead. And what we have here today is a little bit of a show and tell. What I decided to do is I'm a musician, and most of the time I play percussion instruments, but I do own a couple of ukuleles, and so I thought I'd show off one of my ukuleles. What you see here is a soprano ukulele gig bag that holds the soprano uke. So let's go open her up and take a look. Got two zippers here. Oops, sorry about that. That's not a ukulele. That's an AR-7 U.S. survival rifle by Henry Repeating Arms. No, actually what this is about the carrying case and some other ideas that I have with the AR-7 Henry. I do play a ukulele, which is one reason when I saw an online post about somebody else had carried theirs in a soprano ukulele case, I ran upstairs to my music room, pulled my ukulele out of the case and stuck the AR in there and said, hey, this works real well. So I started doing this. But I've done a few other things to my AR. I'm not going to review the AR as such because there's dozens and dozens of reviews out there that people have done. They've done an excellent job at them. I really have nothing more I could add to theirs. But as far as accessories and other ideas for the AR-7, maybe you'll find this interesting. But take a look at it. This is a soprano ukulele case, and that's important if you're going to go find yourself one, because there are three sizes of ukuleles. There's a soprano, a tenor, and a baritone uke. The best size for the AR-7 is the soprano. It's the smallest of the three. The case itself is 21 inches in length and about 6.5, 7 inches at its widest point here. These are not very big. As you can see, it just holds the rifle. I do have some spare ammo. I carry a single point sling in the case. Single point sling works real well for this type of firearm. I did put on it a Black Hawk single point sling attachment because it just went on with the strapping. Didn't have to drill any holes, so I didn't compromise its floating abilities as a survival rifle. Also, this is not my original ukulele case. Once I discovered it works, I had ordered this one in just for the rifle. I found this on eBay. Paid $9.99 for it with free shipping. It's black with gray trim, and it comes with a handle and a shoulder strap. Shoulder strap isn't really big enough to be practical, but I don't care. I'm going to carry it by the handle most of the time anyway. You can carry extra ammunition in here. It will stuff easily around here. One of the questions I was asked about this was, is this big enough to put other items in to turn it into a bug out bag? And the answer to that is clearly no. It's big enough to hold the firearm and a couple accessories just for it. But I have a bug out bag and I keep this next to it. One of the things I really liked about using a ukulele gig bag for carrying this firearm in a bug out situation, it doesn't look like a rifle case. It doesn't look like a pistol case. And if you're going through a checkpoint and they're just doing a cursory look into your car, this is probably going to get ignored because it doesn't look like a firearm. Now, if they're really searching vehicles, they'll find it. Don't kid yourself on that one. But if just opening it up and looking in, yeah, okay, go on, you're free to go. It has a pouch on the front, which is the entire bottom half of the gig bag. In this, I keep a couple things. I keep a Swiss Army knife. This is the original Soldier. It's 3.5 inches in length, closed, so it gives you some idea. These uke bags are not very big at all, and they don't take up a whole lot of space. In here I keep ammunition. What I have here is a sealing plastic bag. Actually, it's kind of a rubberized plastic. This is actually the bag that the Blackhawk single point sling attachment came in, so I just was careful not to rip it, and I use it. I keep extra ammunition in these little pill bags so that they're sealed from moisture. A couple years ago I was watching a program on the Discovery Channel called Swamp Wars, and one of the things it is they go out, capture alligators, and when they get them to the boat, they use, a lot of times I noticed they were using 22 rifles to dispatch the animal before bringing it on board. But one of the programs I watched, a group of guys got caught out in a torrential rain, and their box of 22s had gotten soaked, and they were out of business because they had no working ammunition. The rain damaged the ammunition, and I thought, oh boy, in a survival situation, that could be life-threatening. So I came up with this as a way of carrying ammunition and keeping it dry. These Ziploc bags are strong enough that, you know, I used to use them when I went kayaking and canoeing. They can take getting dumped into the river and still stay dry on the inside if they're sealed properly. I don't put all of them in one bag, as you notice. Each bag holds 16 rounds, enough to load 2 magazines from the Henrys. And then also, this is one of those little packs that you find in the items that you buy sometimes. It absorbs moisture, and I normally just pitch those, but when I saw that I said, hey, why not? I'll take that and throw it into the plastic bag where I store the ammunition, just to help with that as well. So there is an interesting way of carrying your AR-7. It's kind of reminiscent of the days of old when the joke was you carried your Thompson inside a violin case in the days of old gangland Chicago. And it's funny, you go to the range and you carry that over to the shooting bench and someone looks at you and says, why did you bring your instrument with you? Of course, most time around here, most people think it's a violin or a fiddle. I'm not from a part of the country where ukuleles are even really seen, and a lot of people around here don't even know what they are. They just think they're a small guitar, and most of the people have never even seen a ukulele. But it's great. I mean, there is a couple of carrying bags out there made by a company for the AR-7, but you're going to pay close to $40 for them. This is a whole lot cheaper, and it doesn't look like a gun, and that's one of the things I really like about this whole idea. And just think about it. This is padded. It does protect the firearm, but this is designed to protect an instrument made out of thin wood. So if it could protect a thin wood instrument, a polymer stocked in steel rifle should have no problem with this. So there it is. Just thought I'd share it with you. Thanks for stopping by the homestead, and God bless.